Hi everybody, this is Rania Khachadurian, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about the subcultures of overly emotional people, as known as emo cores or goths. So these types of people tend to be different from others because of the way that they dress, the way that they act, or the way that they do things. But that's not true. They are just like us humans. So I'll show you my artifact later in this video, and I'll go in depth about some information and give you some useful information about these types of people. So over the last 40 years, the style of emotional people has changed because they like to wear black, because black represents sadness, sorrow, depression, and negative thoughts. However, not all emo cores are depressed or anxious or have suicidal thoughts. Some can be happy, some can be sad, depending on the situation. So their style of fashion is very gothic, very emotional, and they dress in tight black jeans, tight shirts with band names on them. And the hairstyle is like poofy and cornrow mohawks, and the makeup is thick black eyeliner for boys and girls, and that's just what represents them. So in the mid 1980s, that's when the emotional and emo core terms began. So males would have punk rock hair because punk rock is the time when the term emo came up. Emo might be insulting, yes, I agree, but it's just a slang term. So we would say emo core for emotional and hardcore combined in one word. As I said, females would have cornrow mohawks, very sophisticated type of bangs, like short bangs, like thick bangs, and then bat wings and asymmetrical bob and such things like that. So the history of goths and emotional people. The goths and the emo core started getting more recognition in the 1980s because, as I said, that's when the term emo or emo core came up. Goths and emo cores are different. They might seem like they are similar, but they are not. Goths are like more into witchcraft and things like that, but emotional people are on the side of their feelings, how they express themselves. So in the 1980s, the term emo wasn't really introduced, so people started being familiar with the word goth, which was way easier to say and people knew that word more. Most people don't like to use the word emo because it is insulting and it can be rude to the people who dress that way and act that way. So my artifact for this informative speech is the spiky chained necklaces, which represents their style of fashion for both females and males. Some emotional people can be ecstatic and some can be depressed, but it all depends on the situation because, as I said, they have very hard lives and they go through so many things that we don't know about, so that's what makes them unique in their own way. So emo cores like to listen to punk rock music because they can relate to that type of music and they feel connected outside of the world to the music because they think that the song has meaning for them and that they belong where they are, like on Earth. Some emo cores like to have colorful apparel because it makes them feel good and it makes them feel happier. As I said, not everyone has to dress in a specific type of way, because everyone is unique in their own way and they can dress however they want. So I hope you enjoyed my informative speech, and I gave so many beneficial information on this topic. Thank you. Have a nice day.